Hello everyone, this is Akuchi back with some more Dominion, into a new season of the Dominion League, 29 or something, and I'll be playing irrationalE, whom I have not played, but is a longtime player. I think he might be getting back into the league after not being in for a while, or we've never ended up crossing paths in any event. Alright, so here we go. We've got some powerful cards. Wharf, Witch, Ghost Ship. No trashing. Ill-gotten gains will also give out curses. Yuck. Labyrinth. I think Ill-gotten gains is pretty inferior to Witch. So there's no... So now what the question is... we don't have to decide it immediately, but is Ghost Ship better than Wharf? And potentially also, is it worth investing in Alchemist draw? Oasis. I don't think so. I don't want to draw that dead. So here's a point where I decide whether or not to get a potion. I think that's not going to work out. Artificer. Wow. Huh. I'm not seeing what my opponent is doing. He did get the best possible turn 3 for him. Well, yeah. I think I want to do a money thing. So it should be 2 copper there. Yep. So I think I want to get either a second witch or like 2 wharves, maybe? Is what I'm thinking. Winning the curse split is pretty important. The extra draw from Wharf is certainly good. I think maybe... I think I just want the 1 witch and 2 wharves. Maybe 3 wharves, since it'll be pretty junky. So my opponent went first. My witch misses a shuffle, so I'm very behind. Yeah, Artificer just looks worse than Baker. Okay, we didn't draw the witch dead, that's good. So now the question is, what do we get? We could get an IGG. Or we could get a Baker. Both of those seem pretty reasonable. I think I'm going to go with IGG. My opponent follows. think I'll get a gold here. Okay. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. Well, we definitely don't want to lose the curse split. Okay, so when did he play the witch? Played a witch, then he shuffled his deck. So he could have a witch in hand. I'd say it isn't too likely, but it's very important that we don't lose the curse split 7-3 or whatever. Yep. I think it was a 6-4 in his favor. I'll get one more wharf at some point. The next time I get 5. Otherwise I want gold. If I get 4, there's nothing good to get. There are labyrinth points, so it could be worth buying copper. Okay, that's 5. I think I'll have other opportunities to get the labyrinth points. I don't think a copper is going to pay off quite yet. Yeah, I think I'll save that. Could actually consider a 4th wharf at some point, because the switch is not good. Okay, so here we can get a silver, and we can get a copper for labyrinth points. I don't think we're going to get better than like copper buys for labyrinth. Oh, I guess there's IGG. Right, we can, well, that's still gaining copper. So either way, it's like a copper kind of thing. I don't think I have any more terminals in here. My opponent does not have a gold. Now he does. How did that happen? Oh, interesting. Okay. Artificer to gain silver. That's pretty good. Okay. I don't see anything. So we could get a province, but I think we want another gold. But I think we just want to get these labyrinth points while we can. Maybe we get the province while we can. No, we need one more gold. And the question here is, I think it's probably time to duchy now. Oh, actually, maybe we just do the duchies entirely. Duchy Duke? Yeah, I think I go after duchies now. We just really don't want to miss 5. If we can avoid it. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is awful. That is so bad. is the worst. Okay, so do we want to just get province now? No, probably not, while there are duchies left. Man, that was just the worst. That was the worst. This game is awful. This game is awful. I'm just gonna draw Oasis Dead if I buy it. It's just pretty much guaranteed. And I've got another 4 coin hand. This is just the worst. The worst. I'm not winning by eking out with an estate. That's not how that's going to go down. Ah, frustrating game. Very frustrating game. He's got coin tokens too, so it is super over. Maybe I spare myself some trouble, some mental anguish by resigning. And that's frustrating. All right. Let's get on to the next game. I think that was his start, right? Yeah. So, yeah, we've got Mountebank. There's Fountain, which is amusing. That's gonna happen. Yeah, I think this is just Mountebank money. Is Cut Purse worth it? You do kind of want farming villages just to sift through green and curses. Could Cut Purse be worth it? I'm first player. I believe in Cut Purse. I don't believe in Fool's Gold. I guess like Fool's Gold Storeroom is maybe decent. In a kind of platonic sense. I don't know how you play it, though. Well, this was lucky. I'm going to get 2 mountebanks. Then we're done with mountebanks. And we'll just get farming villages and stuff. Alright, we're going to have some collision. Oh, he got there. Actually, that was really surprising. So I attacked. He had 5 copper. Ah, yeah, it's nice to have estates in your storeroom turn. I guess he would have had 5-5 if I hadn't attacked there. Alright, so now the question is anything better than silver? Nope. Alright, that's good. So my mountebanks didn't collide. 5, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I just get a farming village? Feels bad. Okay, this will be a gold. So he can get to his mountebank here. We're gonna have to pay attention to annex. Could be some good opportunities later in the game. Diplomat? Not yet. Man, these 5s. Got these $5 turns. So I could get a diplomat here. I'll give it a try. Alright, we got one more goal. Oh boy. Nothing more frustrating than terminal collision. I gotta take a quick break. Alright, I'm back. That was awful. That was maximally bad. I like this diplomat plan. Maybe I get a farming village here, though. So we each have 3 curses, 3 estates, and fountain points. Yeah, storeroom is pretty cool. pretty nifty. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I got wrecked. Well, the more interesting strategy is winning. There's that. Huh, I did not see this. With Moat, didn't he just play Moat? I'm really sad. Oh my gosh. I'm really sad. What? Oh my goodness. Is Moat better than nothing? Yeah, I think so. This is amazing. I'm gonna keep buying gold. So I might lose this curse split. Seems like a thing that might happen. All right. I almost activated his menagerie. So Irrational keeps wanting to do fun stuff, but I don't know if the board supports fun stuff. I think my next sub, well, never mind. It's probably good to have board distribution like this. So he gets discarding coppers with storeroom seems like something he'll always want to do. For both menagerie and diplomat. Huh. Well, that's certainly a turn. Does Mode help me or hurt me? I don't know. Probably hurts me. Oh boy. I'm in a lot of pain right now. Mental anguish. So there's something to be said for not playing a mountebank. Okay. I thought about not doing that. So here we could annex. Like, what else are we gonna do? I guess we could just buy a duchy. Is that better than annex? I don't know how many gold we have. That's pretty amazing. Okay, well, we had some good cards down here. I think we don't. I don't know. I don't think it's correct to trigger a shuffle here. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we didn't have a choice. So, herbalist. Okay, let's do the annex thing. So I should choose the green cards. Because curses are more valuable. This is a pretty good hand. Draw 2, discard 3. No, I think I'm content. Oh, wow. Yeah, I still want to draw. Perfect. This is less perfect, but we had a good turn, so I'm happy with another annex. Okay. Yeah, so I just want to get those duchies. Be aggressive as possible with the greening. Well, Irrational E is definitely playing more cards per turn than I am, so in that sense he's winning. He also might take a lead here. We'll see. I don't think he'll be able to double province. His province duchy is probably safe if he can get that kind of coins. Seems unlikely, but it's a pretty nice turn he's stringing together. At some point, yeah, he's got a lot of storerooms. It's like he just drew his whole deck. Oh my god. That's disgusting. I mean, that's gross. That's interesting. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, yeah. His logic is if I buy a duchy, then he can annex for a duchy. I'm pretty sure this estate does nothing. Oh boy. Okay. I have another turn. Ooh, that's good for me. That's really good for me. He's like banking on a really good turn, I guess. He'll have 5 debt. Oh, I got lucky. Did I need to do that? I didn't. No, I did. Alright. Okay. So, if he doesn't have an amazing turn, he either takes a tie or we win. Okay. And there we go. All right, so we're 1-1 after 2 ugly games. And here we go. Got Alms and Lurker. Also got Battlefield with Mill. No, why should we be able to trash curses? There ain't no need for that. Okay. I don't know what we do. Is this lurker thing any good? Alternatively, we could just like alms for mill for battlefield points. Is Young Witch good? Are we both gonna just... Oh, interesting. Okay. Workshop, huh? Yeah, that's pretty good. I wonder. So the only village is Native Village, which is pretty bad. But maybe not terrible. Okay. I mean, Workshop's interesting. An interesting approach. It makes a Young Witch less attractive. I could just go, like, aggressively for the mills. Plus buy. Margrave is plus buy. The Workshop is definitely a good card. There's no denying that. And Margrave doesn't hurt as much as it usually does because of alms and like Workshop lurker shenanigans. But it is draw. But is terminal draw any good? There's also caravan. Yeah, I'm willing to believe that Workshop is correct. I guess? Or is lurker better? No, Workshop's better. Okay. So, not much alt VP this game, so winning the battlefield split will be pretty nice. If you win that 8-4, that also means you have another mill. It's pretty nice. Mill's an okay card. I don't know if it's more important than gaining like caravans. I'm gonna go for the mills. Okay. So that phase is over. Now, yeah, there's the question of, is Moneylender worth it? You know, I'd kind of rather have a mine. Eventually. I don't like Moneylender too much. So we can get a second Workshop, or we can get a caravan. I think are the things to get. Let's try for the Workshop thing. There are a lot of 4-cost cards I'm happy to get. Alright, so we get our Margrave here. This is unfortunate. Probably need some native villages too, or we want some. Maybe I can buy them on my Margrave turn though, with like plus buy and stuff. Council Room Margrave is pretty good if you can set it up. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. So we can get a native village and alms for a caravan. So there's 3 piles. Pretty clearly. We'll go with another Margrave, I guess. Where do we get that council room? Huh. Could get the last mill. These piles. These piles. I don't know if there's time for another Margrave. Yeah, I think I don't want to get behind in points. I'm not sure what the 3rd pile is. I see some value in Moneylender at this point. I think I'll grab one. Probably. So it's like a reasonable number of buys to have. Or gains to have. So he plays 1 Margrave, that's 2 buys. I think it's really unlikely for him to have 4 gains. Really unlikely. Well, and then 4 gains is not a win. Because I'm second player. So... I wonder if Nomad Camp could be correct. I don't have too many villages, but I should have some. What about 2 nomad camps? Maybe that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. And then what do we get here? Do we get a native village? Do we get a lurker? Do we get a workshop? Do we get a silver? What do we get? I think I want to get a lurker. That's what I think. So we have 2 caravans in the mat. That's pretty good. I guess he could have like a native village, big kind of native village turn. Okay. So we really don't want this to set aside Margrave, but I don't know how much control we have over that. Whew. Do we have a win this turn? I don't see it. Beautiful. So we're going to trigger a shuffle, potentially. Do we want to do that? I guess we're doing it anyway. Okay. So we can buy a province. That seems pretty good. I didn't expect that, but I'll take it. So now we can be aggressive with piles. Okay, we'll trigger a shuffle. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we can be aggressive here. We just really want to see our Margrave here. Yep, picks up the cards, does something pretty good, but not really good. One hopes. And that's like a pretty good Margrave attack for me. It was a big turn for Irrational. This will definitely be province. Province and more. Probably wants to gain a nomad camp. He's going full estate. Never go full estate. Alright, let's draw into our Margrave. Oh. Alright, so what do we have on the mat? That's not very good. Okay. So next turn is good. Oh wait, we have it this turn. Workshop, gain native village, nomad camp, buy native village, alms native village. Alright, almost blew that. Okay. That was a weird one. Alright, what do we have here? We have trashing. Astounding. It's trade route for estates, but we got spice merchant, which is nice. We've got peasant, but I think we need to go for alchemist, because alchemist is like the only good target for disciple and teacher, and it seems very worth it with outpost. Alchemist outpost is good. There's plus buy. Yeah, alchemist seems very good here. So I think spice merchant peasant. I guess it's worth noting that there's no villages. So you need to get that through disciples or teacher token, but I think plus card on alchemist is the place to be. Maybe plus action on seller? Then you have like 2 sellers in the deck, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh. Oh. Well. 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 That's gonna be, that's gonna make this challenging. Interesting choice. This looks like we might miss our alchemist, but it's not the end of the world. We can get peasant. Probably. Okay. Here's an interesting question. Is a outpost worth it? At this early stage in the game? Probably not. Okay, so we have 2 estates in there. So if one estate is bottom decked, we can get alchemist. Otherwise, we'll buy peasant. Do we want to buy a peasant here? and then buy a seller if we miss. I mean, eventually I want treasures, I guess, but I don't want a silver right now. Yeah. Sad. Maybe seller just makes it pretty unlikely that we actually hit 3p. We probably want a silver. Well, I mean, soldiers should do the job too. This disciple is not going to have any good targets if we don't have an alchemist, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I have regrets. I have regrets. Definitely have regrets. Potion's bottom card. We could get a peasant or we could get a silver. Bah! Who needs silver? I kinda want... Yeah. I'm okay with a spice merchant. Another spice merchant. It's fine. Probably. I don't, actually want a teacher. Probably. Yeah, what's a teacher doing? Woo! Alright, what do I have in there? I have a fugitive. Now we're talking. Do we want that plus buy? No, we can get the plus buy from Spice Merchant. He has no disciples, so I'm feeling pretty good about this alchemist situation. Yep. Let's get 3 alchemists this turn. Pretty sure I have a disciple and an alchemist in there. Okay. Do we need the soldier for money? We're definitely running out of coppers. We have exactly 1 more copper. So I need some other source of coins. So I think I'm keeping everything as it is. So I have 5 alchemists, I believe. Okay. So we got that going on. Can buy that last potion. That last alchemist. And what? A cellar? Oh, a peasant. Alright, so we want 1 teacher. Get a fugitive. Okay. Yeah, that snowballed quite a bit. Peasant is the... Is peasant in the top 5 of cards that cause resignation? I think we learned that from the Marcus stats at some point. Something like that. So now maybe we know why. Alright, game 5. We've got borrow, trade. It's pretty potent. There's archive for draw. And there's like Merchant Guild. This is the payload, I guess. It's not very exciting. So how do I open? I want to do some trading. Maybe I want just an overlord. I could just borrow for archive. Yeah, that's probably better. Silver or Caravan Guard better? There's no attacks, right? So silver. I don't need Coin of the Realm for a while. Okay, we'll borrow for trade here. Seems good. Very strong. There are no components that are gonna really run out. I mean, Mining Village will probably run, but you have Coin of the Realm as backup. Archives will probably run, but there's like Royal Carriages. Yeah, I mean, there's Royal Carriage for like Mining Village too, so Mining Village might not even run. Tactician. I didn't pay any attention to Tactician. Maybe later. Didn't get my archive. I think I'll borrow for another archive. I kind of want Overlord as Merchant Guild. Just for the extra flexibility. Maybe I don't need that. Silver is my best card. Oh well. This will set up future turns, I guess. Oh wait, no, I have more silver. Okay. One more archive. This will be a trade turn. I guess. I guess we can buy Overlord. Oh, there's Stonemason. Dummy. What was I thinking about? Okay. Ignore the Overlord thing. Stonemason for Merchant Guild, like Royal Carriage, is just so much better. Okay. So we'll do another Stonemason turn here. I mean, maybe archive. So we want to get our Royal Carriage and Archive, I guess, to get plus action. Maybe plus action isn't that important here. Right, because we can split up our terminals. I don't know what Royal Carriage is doing. Not a whole lot. But it's doing a whole lot more than copper. Okay, because now we can take a Merchant Guild and call the Royal Carriage, right? Okay, now we can Stonemason for Merchant Guild Archive and buy Coin of the Realm. Okay. I think we're going to trade this turn. We have another merchant guild in there. We kind of need that coin in the realm. But we can wait. Okay. Do we want to do the stonemason thing? It's pretty good. In which case we want to spend 3 tokens. Maybe we just get the mining villages. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what happened there was mining village is the only 4-cost card. So normally when you press stonemason, you need to click 2 things. And in this case, the client was so helpful to me that it only required me to perform 1 click. How thankful am I? Yeah, I probably want that last archive. Draw is good stuff. I do not have 2 buys, or 2 actions. So, let's take these guys. Okay, this seems fine. We'll do the stonemason for archive and merchant guild, and then trade. And we have the coin of the realm on the mat. Oh, hopefully he can't end the game this turn. Didn't pay attention to that. He has 8 coin tokens. Whoops. I might have just thrown this one away. Oh my gosh. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I got lucky. I got super lucky. Real dumb and lucky. Oh, we should be able to end the game this turn. All it takes is 2 buys. Wait, he has 2 buys. Oh, maybe I lose anyway. Yeah. Whoops. Because all he needs is 11. No, he does not. He needs more than that. That's right. Okay, okay. So ending the game is not trivial. I thought it only required 11 and 2 buys. It requires more than that, so I might not want to trash my mining villages. We'll see. Trashing the mining villages would be bold. So 3 stonemasons in the trash. That means there are 4 out there. I have either 1 or 2. I mean, I only need 1 to... Well, I can't actually stonemason into 5-cost cards, so yeah, it's almost impossible for me to end the game on my turn, I guess, because I would need... Okay, well, he province, so... Okay. So we don't have any archives in play. That's pretty unfortunate. So we either have 11 coins. I mean, stonemasoning the copper is probably correct. I don't know how important it is to take a points lead. He didn't play a tactician. So I think I'm pretty safe just taking a province. How does irrationalE have 9 points? Oh, he didn't trash his estates. Okay. Is it worth buying coppers to get 2 coin tokens? Sure. I don't know if it is. Thankfully we got a good draw. So I think it's... irrationalE needs to get to his tactician turn to be able to end it on piles. So I need to make sure I have a pretty decent points lead if he plays tactician. Otherwise, I'm hopefully safe. We have a royal carriage. Archive is probably the best target for the royal carriage if we get it this turn. Okay. Province copper copper is a pretty good turn, I think, in his position. Touchy, huh? Okay. Okay. Silver's probably a pretty good card this turn. So can we... I don't think we can end the game this turn. I think that's very unlikely. We have 10 coin tokens. Let's figure this out. So there are 3 merchant guilds and 3 stonemasons left. That takes 16 coins, I think. No matter how you do it. And then I would need to also buy province estate, which would be 24 coins. Yeah, that's not realistic. So I think I save. So I think my plan is to get 2 provinces. Save the mining village for next turn. I don't know if it needs to be a province, but he can't get 4 provinces, and I think I want to be in that position where it's not impossible for me to get 3 provinces next turn. If he takes 1. And if he takes 1, he'll be behind in points. Yeah, I think 2 provinces is the place to be. I mean, unfortunately, I'll only have 5 coin tokens, but so be it. Saying it looks pretty bad, but we have some archives, so there's some archives in those archives. At least 1. Hopefully more. Maybe other good stuff? We have 3 merchant guilds, I think, total. Which maybe isn't enough. I'm almost positive that irrationalE cannot end the game with a win this turn. So what's his best move? 3 provinces would be pretty strong. I would need a province, duchy, duchy, estate to beat that. But I think that's achievable for me. 20 coins. Well, the number of buys, that's actually the problem. I'd have to see all my merchant guilds. Or Royal Carriage, a merchant guild, and see 2 of my merchant guilds. Yeah, 3 provinces would be pretty tough to beat. 2 provinces and I'm really happy. I should be able to get 2 provinces. One province puts me in a bit of an awkward spot if I can't triple, which is likely. That is to say, it is likely that I cannot triple. He has a coin of the realm, so he can play lots of merchant guilds, stockpile a lot of coin tokens. These are all his archives, though, which is kind of unfortunate that he saw all his archives. Well, I have 4 archives down there, so I have either 2 archives in reserve or I have 1 in these upcoming 9 cards. Yeah, it could be trouble. So I have 6 coins in hand, 5 coin tokens, that's 11. 2 mining village trashes brings me up to 15. A merchant guild brings me up to 16. So 2 provinces is trivial. It's beyond that it becomes a challenge. Well, if he didn't see his mining village, then he can only play 3 merchant guilds out of 4, which is better for me. Yeah, the royal carriage was probably a mistake. I bet my build could have been quite a bit better. Oh, he has 2 tacticians. I didn't even know that. What's he going to gain with these? Ooh, his merchant guilds were hiding. So now he has a tough choice. What to get? The mining village estate is like, I don't know. He's like splitting the difference. He doesn't know which direction he wants to go. Is he going to get another turn? Is he not going to get another turn? I think from his position in first play as first player, well, I guess the estate might make sense. Copper for sure. No? Oh no, it's just 1. Okay. Even if we're not going off, we're taking that. I don't think the stonemason actually does anything for me. I think I want to wait on the mining village. So what's my plan this turn? Assuming I can't get 3 provinces, seems likely. We need the merchant guilds. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. So we only get 2 merchant guilds, and I don't think we can reach 3 provinces, right? If we trash both of these mining villages, 8. We're at, looks like we're at 16 plus whatever one more card is, so 16 to 18 coins. But here's the thing, I can always call Coin of the Realm on my next turn. There's no reason not to trash the mining village this turn, I think. Unfortunately, it takes 3 buys just to empty merchant guilds and stonemasons. That's all I have. So if I buy province, duchy, how bad is that? It's not a tactician turn for him. Triple duchy is another option. But I think no matter what, we have exactly 1 more turn left. And we have a Coin of the Realm on the mat, so there's no reason not to trash these. All right. So we have 20. Or we have somewhere in between 15 and 21. So we can play no coin tokens. So he has 9 coin tokens. Ugh. 21 is enough for 2 provinces and a duchy. That's 15 points. Brings me up to 33. Which is 11 more. So he would just need province and 2 duchies to beat me. He like almost has the coins for that already. And he's got 3 archives on the mat. And he's got merchant guilds in there. Okay, so if I buy 3 duchies. So I assume he can double province. I assume he can province double duchy. Wait, is province double duchy enough? Yeah, it is. Okay. So if I assume he can do both of those things, but I assume he cannot get triple province. If I buy 3 duchies, then he would need 4 buys. 4 buys to be able to buy 3 duchies and an overpay stonemason. That would also be 19 coins, which is more coins than double province duchy, and more buys. He has no cards that he can stonemason into duchies. So if I get 3 duchies, I have a merchant guild in my archive. Even if he gets 2 provinces next turn, triple duchy puts me up 5. I think it's the thing to do. I was hoping to see a merchant guild in this hand, but we'll have to make do with 2 buys. So if he buys 2 provinces, I can win with province duchy, which I have in hand. If he leaves 2 provinces, I also have double province in hand. If he leaves 3 provinces, well, we just take 2 provinces, assuming we don't get an extra gain somehow. We do actually have stonemason trashing silver into 2 estates as a play with our coin of the realm. So if he takes 2 provinces and if he takes province 2 duchy, yeah, I win with double province. If he takes 2 provinces and a duchy, because he doesn't have 4 buys and he can't end the game. Then I can take province, duchy, stonemason, silver into 2 estates. Yeah, so as long as he can't end the game, I think I win. And I made it as hard as conceivably possible to end the game. I don't think taking 2 duchies would have been a winning line. Maybe it would have been 2 duchies of state. It's like unintuitive, but maybe 2 duchies of state would have been the best thing to do. Yeah, I've got nothing more to say about this game. The new Dominion expansion has been announced. Renaissance. Not many mechanics are known, but the return of the coffer, most likely, and something like action tokens, which are interesting. Okay, not 3 buys. Should be a win. Probably. Oh, is that a province duchy? Does that make me happy? Okay, we did it. Close game. There have been quite a few of those. All right, what about this one? You could do a Silk Road slog thing maybe with Beggar. I don't know if that's any good. Or you could just do a more reasonable thing with Dungeon, Bandit, Market. Not the most exciting engine, but Dungeon makes it pretty consistent. I think I'd go with the province approach. And then the question is, do we mess around with Trader at all? I don't think so. I think Dungeon Silver. Save the terminal space for Bandit, since there are no villages. Probably 2 bandits or something. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's Salty Earth, yeah. There's no way a Silk Road thing works. We could get Wedding. Is that better than Silver? We're happy if we see the gold on turn 4, and sad if we see the gold on turn 3, I think. But Bandit is better than gold, so Huzzah. I think I get a market before I get a second bandit. Ooh. Friendly bandit. Oh, this is sweet. There's a downside there, but I'm cool with it. Dungeon number 3? Yeah. So I discarded his bandit. That's pretty good. Do I want to play two dungeons? That would reduce my hand size to 3, which is fine if those 3 cards are bandit, gold, silver. We'll decide on this one. Yeah, we just want to see the bandit. We didn't, but it's okay. I think we get a market here. Well, we could just go for gold here. In which case it should probably be a wedding. Well, no, we want one plus buy, one source of plus buy, and I think market's going to be better than capital. Like, we may not need the market immediately, but it's better than terminal collision. Although we can mitigate terminal collision with the dungeon. Ultimately, I want 2 bandits and like 2 to 3 markets, I think. We'll get bandit number 2 here. Oh, I trashed his gold. That is a huge swing for me. Getting... okay. Tit for tat. I think we get one more market. The alternatives are gold, wedding, or silver dungeon. There's no way to increase hand size, so I don't actually like silver dungeon. No way to increase hand size. That probably means market's not a very good card. I should have known this. Alright, so now it's wedding versus gold. I think wedding is almost always going to be better. Okay, so I don't like to see that. So market, oh, potion. That's 100% too slow. Maybe I should have... yeah, Golem is 100% too slow. There's Salty Earth, but that's what I was saying. Market is actually does help with Salty Earth. I mean, Dungeon helps Golem, but it's just too slow. Eventually, my golds will stop being trashed. Theoretically. I'm going to buy province when I'm able, but I was not able this turn. I wonder if he's playing for the long game. I do believe that wedding is better than gold. Maybe there's a limit to that. But I'm not sure. Ooh, no dungeon in play. This is a bad hand. Real bad hand. A good run out of gold. Hopefully we can afford province dungeon. Don't trash my gold, please. Yay. Oh yeah, drawing dungeon would be ideal. Oh well. I think I have another dungeon in here. So I could just buy the province. There are draws where I can't buy province. Always the bandit. What's he gonna hit? My bandit? Okay. Whoa. He has two bandits. Whoa. Rude. That was very rude. I skipped past both his golds and trashed one of them. Let's look at this trash pile. 5 golds. I think 2 of those are his. So we're really hoping to find something we didn't find. That's okay. Now we need to find our market. Well, we don't need to, but yeah, because he needs both provinces basically to win. So this game's pretty locked down. He bought 2 potion. This game is way too fast for that. I think if you're irrational, you have to buy the province. You can do that, but It is not 100% over. But now it is. Okay, so we managed to win 5 games unexpectedly. That was pretty fortunate. Luck went my way for some of those games. A few of them, I think I had the better strategy, but lots of close games. So, yep. Hopefully, I can keep up the good streak, and I believe I'll be playing Gazbag on Monday. So, until then.